Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be making fabric batiks. They're very fun, very easy to do. You're going to need to find yourself an old t-shirt. You can use any type of cotton material, a dishcloth, sheets, whatever you choose. We've got old t-shirts here. We placed them over top of old books to give it a harder surface for the kids to paint on. You're going to need food coloring or fabric paint, fabric dyes, anything. What we've done is we've just used food coloring and placed a little bit of finger paint within that just to give it a little more pigment in it. You're going to need flour and water, and that's it. Let's get started. You're going to mix flour and water together until it forms a paste like this. And then what we've done is placed it inside of plastic bags. Then seal up those plastic bags, and with your scissors you're going to just cut the corner off of it so that way then the kids can actually hold it and squeeze it and decorate with that flour paste. Now you're going to take your paste and you're going to squeeze it onto the shirt or onto the fabric that you've chosen and make whatever design you want to make with the paste. And after you have made your design, then you want to set that aside and let the paste dry. And then after the paste is completely dry, then we will go ahead and paint the shirt. So this is a great time for you to get your watercolor paints ready to go. Okay, our shirts are now dry. The paste is dry. So now we're going to take our fabric paints here and start painting them. So you want to paint around the paste. So you don't want to paint on top of the paste, you want to paint around the paste. It'll just make it a lot easier for cleanup. You can get near it though, because you want to get that design painted in there.
Oh, that one I'm not going to try. I'm going to try some yellow. That will go way more better with mine. I'm doing pink.
Ooh, pretty.
Take some yellow. Now look what I did. Taking all that pink away and making it into orange.
That's going to be pretty. Once you have your fabric all painted, then you are just going to sit it aside and let it dry completely. Okay, our fabric has dried completely overnight, and so has the flour paste. So now we are just going to crack it and pull off that flour. And you just crack it and it just peels right off. See the pattern emerging underneath. Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, and I made it easier way. If you just crumble up your shirt and decrumble it, it will make it easier for you to just peel every single one off.
We've got all of the flour paste peeled off. You can see that now you've got a really cool design in your fabric batik. So now you can get creative as to what you want to do with that fabric. So we are going to cut it out. You can put it on a pillow, you can hang it on your wall, you can do whatever you want to do. So we're going to cut ours out. So we have cut out our fabric into a square, and we are going to place ours on top of an old canvas and glue it together. Pask is going to glue his with the hot glue gun very carefully. You might have to just do one section at a time. Okay. Now he's gonna fold up
This
that side
like that.
and press it down to cover the canvas. With Ephraim's, we are going to put his on a pillow. And there you have it. Once your batiks all finished, you can display them however you would like to.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more fun videos like this.